Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. So today in this one we're going to go from Nightmare 20 to Nightmare 40, hopefully, if it's not too difficult. So we'll see what the next stage is. So it looks like we need 3 ethereals, so this is going to be fun. We're going to go in here and we're going to choose our Karnak, our Eudora. We will pop in Catherine and also finally Katrina, and we will get that damage reduction, I believe it is. Yep, 75% damage reduction, and we'll pop this in just to get that splash damage as well. So we need to change our relics, and we will put in you, put in you. And then we have a choice now, so Demon Blade Whip or the Scales. And I'm going to go, on this occasion, I'm going to go with the Scales. And in fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to get that max HP increase. It's just better, a max HP increase over healing. I know that we do have 4 out of 5 Void Hunters who increase attack and defense based on healing received. But just a max HP increase, I think, will do us much better. So we'll see how this goes, and if we need to make any changes along the way, we can do those accordingly. Shields and a trigger from Eudora as well. So the trigger from Eudora is massive to get those shields up and running. We'll get the increased HP from the Demon Blade Whip. Doesn't look like we're doing too much damage at the moment, but that will build up over time. Especially given the combination of Karnak and Catherine. You see these shields, they're just not going down because we've got damage reduction and our defense is increasing. The shield is also based off attack as well. So the higher our attack goes, the higher the shields will become. So it looks like a double attack here, double proc from Eudora.
It's time for a trade. Aim, fire!
I love this team. I really do. I love this team.
I'm Captain Katrina.
Any one of those hits triggers the 50%, and we get the additional. Increase as well. So let's see how this one goes. I don't think we need to make any changes. I just love all those stacks, you know. Oh. Ugh. What a fool I was. Not getting Eudora right away. Not getting the legendary runes for her. If you have a single copy of Eudora, even if she's at 6 stars, I would definitely suggest investing in those red runes for her. I really would. I mean, I've got her at 2. But it's because I summoned on the Oath recall, because I was able to save up enough for it as well. So I was able to save up over the course of about 2 months, buying all of the scrolls for every time an Oath recall came on. Hopefully we'll get a stun. No stun, unfortunately. I don't think we can stun on this stage, but it is what it is. Increasing defense, we'll get the increase in. There we go. So, looks like, Catherine to finish things off. Not bad. What a card. Another Ethereal's team you can go for would be something similar to this. Even if you don't have Eudora, you replace Eudora with Atropos, and you switch round. So that's a pretty standard Ethereal's team. You've got Karnak and Katrina, who are a brilliant combination. You've got 3 Dawnbringers as well as 2 protectors and 2 strikers as well. So the Atropos and Ellie will keep increasing their attack. Katrina and Karnak will keep increasing defense. Dorabella, Atropos, and Katrina a Dawnbringer synergy. So we'll get the combo occasionally. So you can do it like that. I'm not going to because I don't have to.
My flames burn all
Just take
evil
you out.
to ashes. My
You two
light
back
will
in.
soothe
Can't
your
believe they
pain.
put the. I can't believe they did that with the Void Hunter synergy. I really do love this particular synergy. I think if this was a synergy, I would definitely main this type of synergy. It just fits so well, especially with Karnak. So with Celine's trigger, when he receives active healing, Karnak's healing does not count as active healing, so it doesn't actually increase Sal's damage any. Whereas for this particular synergy, they seem to have changed it, or at least made it different to Sal's passive. You know, when you receive overhealing, so it's more like Portia's, it's more like Catherine's.
It's time for a trade.
Where that overheal effect will, with Catherine it increases only attack of teammates, with Portia it increases only attack of herself. But with this synergy it increases attack and defense of when allies do receive healing of any kind. So it's really good synergy. I'm absolutely in love with this synergy, just because it's so powerful. And fits in well with my playstyle, my personal playstyle. I love the build-up units, you know. Watch those numbers stack up. Not that we can see the numbers, defense and attack numbers. It'd be nice to see, but yeah, at this point I don't think it's particularly required. We're just going to see some big attacks and progress through the stages. So that's 23 down. Now this one might be a bit tougher for people if they don't have the right units, but I want to see this one for myself. It's Doomsdayers, the first 2 Doomsdayers plus the all Phantom synergy. So every enemy will be able to revive at least twice during the course of the battle. And it depends how much damage they're doing to you for it to be really effective. But these enemies do pack quite a punch.
Radiance will protect us. Burn to ashes.
Unfortunately, didn't stand up to
It's time
our
for a
might.
trade.
The misses might really help though. So it looks like that splash damage coming back again. I love that aspect, the splash damage. Just crazy. So we get the double crit increase as well as the increase in HP as well. Not that it's required. But I think this, for me, yeah. Oh, look at that. Just silly. Yeah, I think this one is effectively over, but I want to see how much damage we can get up to.
Radiance will protect us. Burn to ashes.
Extermination.
It's time for a trade.
Oh, I love it. I love it. We're gonna skip the next couple anyway. Okay, we're not gonna skip the next couple. We're gonna play this out till the end. See how far we get. I don't foresee this being too much trouble considering how much build-up that we've got, how much our units stack, attack and defense on healing. So as you can see, we are taking a little bit of damage right now. But not enough to be concerned about. If we were getting sort of one shot by those units, you know, I wouldn't be too fussed. And I don't think this synergy will do too well here. And the reason for that is because we're only building up slightly from the overheal mechanic. Because we're not doing any damage or any crits technically against these units, we're going to have to rely on our healers here. And when we hit the main boss,
It's time for a trade.
it's like this will give us a massive boost, as will this one. So we haven't done too much damage because he's got, I think he's got 90% damage reduction. I think that's how it works out. Each one of these gives. Yeah, well, it doesn't give us an exact stat, but I think he does have about 80 to 90% damage reduction while these minions are still alive. So very good testing ground. We can skip after next round, I believe. After this round, we can skip the battle, but I do want to see this battle. So as you can see, it's highlighted in the skip button. Has been highlighted now.
Radiance will protect us.
But it looks like they can't do very much damage to us at all.
It's time for a trade.
Given that our defense and our attack is so high as well. We're still doing a fair amount of damage to him, even through the damage reduction. I just wish they'd put that on more units. Have a unit that's all damage reduction. You know, damage reduction or guard. You know, blocks enemies' attacks, something like that. I think would be really useful. I think they tried it with Elmer, and the fact that he can't go below 20% HP, which is it's a really good mechanic, and I absolutely love defensive mechanics like that.
Will protect us. Burn to ashes.
Extermination.
It's time for a trade. Aim, fire.
Keep missing on those big hits. It's a shame. Right, I am going to skip this boss battle, just because it's the same thing over and over again. We already know that we're gonna win. He's not been able to take us down so far. Let's go ahead and skip. We've pretty much clinched this out, so after this relic activation, go ahead and skip. Yeah, so it took us another four or so rounds. But it's not bad, not bad. So that's level 25. Then we're going to skip through a couple of these because we do still have to get through. Oh, that's interesting. So I wonder why that is. It's probably a very high attack stat from them, so they're probably killing us quite quickly in the first couple of rounds. So we'll see how this works out again, and if so, we're going to change up to a bit of a different setup, I think. Okay, so no proc from Eudora there, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully get a silence. No silence. Shame. Now I've applied Vital Drain. Yeah, so they're doing a fair amount of damage. Fortunately, we got a blessing there. Yeah, okay, so I know what we need to do now. So this is a loss because we've just lost Katrina, who is one of the main damage dealers and also provides that shield as well.
Extermination. It's time for a trade.
So let's swap these two around and see what happens. No. Alright. Well, let's stop having fun and just go back to a normal setup here. So when in doubt, go back to what you know. So switch you around. We'll keep you there. In fact, we've got our relics. I'm going to change this out for spear, recently acquired. We'll see how well this one goes as well. If worse comes to worse, we change out this middle relic, the Sylvan Shield. We'll put Blades of Chaos in as well. But it looks like no. Able to clear this one out absolutely fine. It's the Valinators or Valinators synergy that really does it. So go back to our previous build. 3, 4, 5. Switch you round. And we've got all of the ones that we need to. Yeah, so easy win on this one. Another easy one. Again, it's because Katrina kept getting taken out in that first round. I'm pretty sure if we just kept retrying over and over again, then we would have got straight through. Or we would have got through much easier as well. Right, we're going back to Valinators, or however you pronounce it. I'm just going to keep saying it the way I want to. We will go, I think I've got presets here. So in fact, let's go back. Let's start again. Open up my presets. I'm going to scroll all the way down and I'm going to save over this one. Just so that we can go back to it. So let's go down here. Quick deploy. I'm going to take you out and we will put really, we need a third striker. So let's go with Catherine.
No right or wrong.
Take you out. Yep. Equip our relics. Go ahead and save over our previous preset. Let's go ahead and have a look at how well this boss does. Potentially getting one shot by Nyx again, but we'll see. So you're doing nowhere near as much damage as we were doing before, but that's okay. We've still got the splash damage effect. And our damage reduction as well. So it looks like every 10 levels they've put this boss in to spice things up. In fact, I don't disagree with how they've done it. I think it's new, I think it's interesting, I think it can provide a challenge if you don't have a good Valinators setup. Fortunately, we have a relatively good one. I think I'm one off getting our my exclusive runes for Nyx, which will be very useful. executed, and I think the rest of them will be executed as well. No. Unfortunately, we can't use that on the boss.
Be gone.
Unbreakable, like a heart of stone.
Victory is only
Sweet.
natural. Victory is only natural. Your cheers are too loud.
Now, who's next? Void Hunters. Okay. Alright, let's have some fun.
Taking fate knows no right or wrong.
My creations will destroy our enemies.
My light will soothe your pain. Our enemies will learn true suffering.
All save there. Let's go with our ethereal relics. Fine, we'll go whip. So it looks like we got a proc here from Eudora, but I think we've seen enough of this team's effects. So let's go ahead and skip this. See if we win. Yep, so looks absolutely fine. This one might be a little bit more difficult because we do get the buffs removed. But I don't think it should impact us too much, especially seeing as how we've got that 75% damage reduction, which is a big help, really big help.
The fading glow of the taking fate knows no right or.
So 34. And it looks like they've taken. No, so they haven't taken the bosses out. What I mean by that is every 5 levels there's a sort of a mini boss. So this applies bind, but fortunately we've got Karnak in here to remove the bind effect, and that remove bind effect is just when you've got a copy of him. So at 6 stars it'll remove that. If not, you've got Victoria, and also there was one other unit as well, but I don't suspect this is going to be too much trouble. So I think we can safely go ahead and skip this as well. So yeah, 7 rounds, but still a quick one. This is going to be much more difficult, I think. We'll have a see how we do in this first round. If we win this first round, then I think we're solid on this one. Again, it's the full Doom synergy, which can be a problem if your units are not strong enough to attack through. So as we've seen in previous rounds as well. No proc from Eudora this time, but is what it is. So we are taking a little bit of damage, but not enough to reduce the shields here. Yeah, so Eudora down, but we get full heal and we get our increase in defense and also in attack as well. We get our shields back and a double proc from Eudora. Yeah, I think we're safe to say I think we've got this one in the bag. So I'm just going to move on.
The fading glow of the I am reborn from the ashes.
So that's 36. 37, very similar. You just need to be able to survive that first hit. And it looks like we have been able to survive this first hit. This one, a little bit more difficult, but I don't suspect it's going to be a problem. Yeah, we did lose Catherine down there, but hopefully, well, fortunately, Eudora able to pull through for us. Gwyn and Talanas, not so bad. We'll watch this one. I want to see how well we do Do you know what I have noticed as well? And it has just occurred to me right this very second, is that I've not seen an enemy Nawi. I never see an enemy Nawi. Never. Now, why do you think that is? Yeah, see, doing big damage to Katrina there. But hopefully we'll be able to heal all of it up, and we'll be able to get some shields back as well. But I've never seen an enemy Nawi on this team. Like, you just replace Merlin with Nawi. You really would just replace Merlin with Nawi, and it is possible that nobody could beat this stage. It really is possible that nobody could beat this stage. That's something to think about. Yeah, so with our healing effects, it does look like we've got this. I think it might be a bit of a longer one though. So yeah, kick back and enjoy. Maybe put on 2x speed.
Will protect us. Burn to ashes! Burn to ashes!
Extermination!
It's time for a trade. May the departed find peace.
Alright, not bad. I think this is the last boss mission, so we'll go back to our Valinator's build here.
My sword is ready.
And then yeah, we'll move on.
Unbreakable, like a heart of stone.
It's time for a trade.
No proc on that one. Shame. But I don't think we're in too much danger, given the... I can't believe it's 75% damage reduction. That is so much. But I guess with without it, well, a few people would be able to complete it.
Earth's might is
Perfect.
Fullest.
Alright, so that is Nightmare stages 20 to 40. Looks like we've got our Oracle Decrees, and we have a bunch of other goodies that we can claim as well. But I think I'm going to wait until I've finished, or completed the full 100 floors to claim all, just because it's a bit more satisfying for me. If you do like the content, please do subscribe and leave a like on the video. Really appreciate it. If you've got any queries or any questions, you can jump on the Discord, or you can leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you, just so we can have a discussion about what help you need. And yeah, thanks for watching. You have a good day.